last year, Mr. Edward Bennett, who was a night clerk at Bayside Inn, became a homicide victim in Panama City. That was on October 22nd, 2007. We arrived at the Bayside Inn that morning about 7:30 in the morning, and it was quickly learned by detectives, investigators, that this was a homicide that we were looking at, and that it appeared to be that it was the motivation was robbery. It wasn't too long after that we developed a suspect. The suspect in this case that we developed at that time was a David Eric Merkel. We also were able to collect some DNA evidence at the time of this homicide. It took approximately 6 months to get some of that DNA evidence back to us, and we're very, very pleased at the results from that DNA evidence. It did come back with a match to Mr. Merkel.
They were both night auditors. Mr. Bennett would work certain nights while Mr. Merkel would work certain nights.
Just after the homicide, we conducted a number of interviews with him, but we still lacked enough information at that time to charge him with this homicide. This morning we were able to get a warrant signed for first-degree murder for Mr. Merkel. We are currently looking for him, and we are asking for your assistance in getting his face and his name out there. His last known address for us, we have Ebro, recovered a vehicle up in Ebro, and I believe we have some information that he was in Houston, Texas.
It's been about the 1st of December. We went to talk to him again to kind of collect some more physical evidence from him. I believe he may have got spooked at that time, and he stole his mother's car, and that was about the first week of December. And then the car was later recovered up in off of Highway 20 in Ebro, up that way. Lynn Haven had a warrant out for him for the vehicle, and then he again was used. I researched back and used some ATM transaction that was used in Houston, Texas, probably about 3-4 days after that. I feel, with the exception of maybe the beard, that's pretty much exactly how he's going to look. This picture here was an old driver's license picture, but that's the way he looked the last day that we talked to him. Maybe have a scar on his face or something. Might have a scar on his face, and that's why he wears a beard.